Hey boos, it is Sammie. I'm just gonna be blunt and honest. It has been a really long time since I filmed a video, almost a year ago, to be honest. And I sincerely apologize, but at the same time, I had to get myself together, okay? I fell into a depression about 2 years ago. And it was almost like a blessing and a curse, but it has been extremely difficult to get out of. 2018 seemed like a good year to me. I just really don't know what happened. I think I started to question who I was as a person. I don't really know what went left and I don't really know what went right. I just know that it is now 2020 in July. And I have now decided to film this video. I have been extremely nervous and extremely anxious. I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't know anything. I'm trying to give it my best shot. And I really do owe you guys kind of like an explanation on where I've been. I mean, granted, it's none of y'all's business, okay? But like, y'all my friends and stuff, y'all my people, and y'all care about me. So like, let me fill you in. I mean, some of you guys do know, and I have talked a lot about this on like Instagram, and like if you follow me on Twitter, then you already know, because that's where I be at. Make sure you follow my Twitter. I be tweeting some real shit, okay? I started realizing I just didn't know who Samantha was anymore. Yeah, I can thirst trap, and yeah, I can take a photo, but like, who am I? Who was I? Who, you know, what do I like? What do I don't like? I was so lost. Like, I felt like I just really didn't know who I was outside of a camera. And as I got older, I just started living life. I didn't want to always record, and I didn't always want to take a photo, and I didn't always want to be like dressed to the nines just for the picture. Like, of course I'm still that bitch, but I just wanted to be normal. Like, I just wanted to have friends, and I just wanted to go out, and I just wanted to live my life. And once I realized that, I just kind of dropped everything. I just wanted to be in that moment. I wanted to make memories with my friends, my real friends. I wanted to share the moments with my mom and my brother. Like, I just wanted to be myself, but I also wanted to know who I was. Like, I was soul searching. I couldn't tell you what I liked. I couldn't tell you anything. If you asked me like, oh, what are your hobbies? I'd be like, sleep. Because, you know, I likes that. Okay, I likes that. I likes to sleep. But that was it. Like, I never like adventured out. I didn't travel. I didn't do anything. So for this like past 2 years, I've like, granted, I haven't like traveled outside the States or anything, but I've been traveling, meeting people, you know, picking up hobbies, doing arts and crafts, just like meditating, because honestly, my brain was a wreck, and it has nothing to do with anything other than the fact of just like myself. Like, I definitely suffer from anxiety and depression, but honestly, like, my biggest killer is that I overthink way too much. I overthink about everything. I'm overthinking honestly right now. And I'm overthinking because, like, you know how you just want to achieve so much, but you feel like you don't know how to. And you want to make a difference in the world, but you feel like you don't know how to. So when I had this platform, like, I felt like I was making a difference. But then again, it was just kind of like, well, I just posted a thirst trap. Like, how is that making a difference? You know what I mean? And yeah, I'm giving people courage, but it just didn't seem like it to me, okay? It just didn't seem like it to me. I've gotten so many messages till this day of people just telling me, like, you gave me so much confidence. I look up to you and all these things. And it's so sweet. And I really do love all of them. And I save them. And I show my mom. And it makes me feel good about myself for like 5 seconds. And then I start to overthink again. I I don't know why I'm crying. But this is raw. This is unedited. Y'all are finna get all of it because you deserve it. Like, you deserve to know why I left social media. Also, just like the brands and the social media platforms and stuff, like, if you didn't look a certain way, and y'all know what I'm talking about when it comes to a plus size person, you didn't have a flat stomach, big booty, big booty, big boobs. If you didn't have none of that, flat stomach, make sure y'all understand I mean flat stomach. If you didn't look like what you see on social media, you was an afterthought. I'm glad that I'm still here. I'm glad that I still have you guys. Some of you guys know that I suffer with depression, and it's okay to say that you have depression. It's okay to know that you have depression. It's okay to have depression. It doesn't make you less than, okay? It doesn't make you less than. I really had to do some soul searching. I really did. I had to figure out who I was. I couldn't sit there and pretend to be somebody else. Who you surround yourself with really does take a toll on your energy and your well-being. So when you're around toxic people, they're sucking that energy out of you. They're making you toxic. And you don't want to be that way. You want to be upbeat. You want to be positive. You want to, you want to be happy. Like, who doesn't want to be happy? Every single day of my life, I felt like I was out of place with these people. And no matter how much I tried to fit in, to, put myself in these shoes that just didn't fit me. I was trying so hard to lace these up, okay? And just fit into these shoes that just didn't fit, okay? And eventually I realized that I'm not even a sneaker, okay? I like slides, okay? I like to be comfy. There's been times where I've had friends who you may have seen on social media, and then you realize that I'm not with them anymore. And that is because they sucked the energy out of me. They took the energy out of me to the point where I felt less than. They made me feel so unworthy to the point where I believed it. I believed that I was unworthy of anything. I believed that I was unworthy of a relationship. I believed that I was unworthy of friends, that I had to do everything that they told me to do, or to kiss their ass, or to whatever. They made me feel like that's what I had to do. And that's just not it. That's just not it. That's not cool. That's not me. Eventually, I found my voice, and that was that, okay? Meditation is your friend, okay? Let me tell you, when Janae dropped that album, when she dropped that fucking album, I listened to that album from sun up to sun down, okay? In the car, at home, while I was asleep, when I would sit outside, okay? That album was like instilled into my brain. Not only because like it has some healing, like tones and vibrations in there, but just the words, okay? Speak. That was my saving grace right there. Speak on Janae's album. That was my saving grace. Do what you have to do to better yourself, okay? If you gotta do some soul searching and talk to yourself, that's what you gotta do. And there's been times where I have talked to myself while I'm driving, and I'm like, girl, what is it? What is the problem? Why are we like this today? And I'd be like, I don't even know. I don't know why I'm like this today. And then you'd be like, all right, so break it down. This is literally, I hope that I help somebody with this. This is really just my thought process. This is me venting. This is me getting it all out. Okay, I promised you guys I would film this video, and I am trying to deliver. I really did talk to myself. I really did ask myself, why are you this way? Why are you afraid of this? What makes them better than you? How can you improve on yourself? I really was talking to myself, trying to figure it out, because I just felt like I didn't have anybody that understood me. Yeah. I really had to soul search. I had to dig deep. I'm talking deep. There was days where I called out of work simply because I couldn't get out of bed. Not because I was tired. My mind just couldn't do it. How can I go to work and function when my mind is thinking bad thoughts, or my mind is overreacting, or my mind is overthinking? How can I go to work thinking like this? How can I go to work in a positive place and be so negative? Eventually, being negative eats you alive, and you are just like, I don't want to be negative anymore. I don't want to live this life anymore. And then you change. Once you realize that, change. Once you realize you don't want to be in a dark place anymore, change. It doesn't matter what it is. Baby steps. Baby steps. And I'm telling myself this now, like I wasn't just crying yesterday because I was scared to take photos. I was crying yesterday because I was so terrified of taking photos, and y'all know that I like to take photos. But because I was overthinking, and because I knew that the photos would be trash, because like it had rained, it was hot as hell, my hair was everywhere just like it is today, and I just didn't feel good about myself. But you want to know something? I went out there and I took photos regardless of if they were trash or not. Like the fact that I did that, like on my own, like I'm not getting paid. Normally I either get paid or a company sends me clothes, and that's why I take the photo, because I really do, rock with, I'm not trying to cuss as much, but I really do rock with the company. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna take these photos for this company, da 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 da. Like A+ Los Angeles, those the homies, okay? And I did what I had to do, and I really do like those photos that I took. But this was for me. These photos were for me, and I was already overthinking it. I have a whole video. I documented it because I was just so nervous and I had to get my feelings out. So I was recording myself, and I was just so nervous. I was so nervous to take photos. Like I haven't done it 101 times. Like this was something new for me. But it was just because my brain was telling me, like, you're not gonna like these photos. Why are you doing this? Go back home. Go get in the bed. You don't want to do this anyway. Da 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 da. My brain was telling me this. But I still went out there, okay? I still went out there and I still took them photos. And I'm very proud of myself. I even shared it with one of my friends, Tiffany. I was like, yo, girl, you're gonna be so proud of me. I took photos. Like, yeah, I don't really like them, but I still did it. Like, yay me. Like, just to have those people that you can really, like, share those achievements with, especially when you're going through depression, anxiety, or overthinking, for somebody not to judge you. They're probably like, to have that person just go, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you, to be proud of me that I went and took photos and I didn't let my brain win. I didn't let my mental illness win. I didn't let none of it win. I won because I still went out there and I still took them photos. That is crazy, and I'm blessed and thankful that I have a really good support system and really great friends. Like, I don't know where I would be without the friends that I have now. Like, honestly, there's been some times where the people that I used to assume were my friends, they did some up, okay? I'm talking low blow. I cried at work, okay? When you cry at work, you already know that is deep, okay? I'm talking, I cried at work, and the people that were really there for me helped me through all of this. Like, my real friends hype me up to this day. Like, even though I kind of fell off on social media, my friends hyped me up, and I am so blessed and thankful for them. Like, I don't know how else to thank you guys, but to simply say thank you, and I love you so much, and I'm getting emotional again. Like, all my friends from social media into real life, like, all of my friends have hyped me up and have made me feel so much better about myself. And honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for just being there for me and not judging me and accepting me and loving me. because sometimes I feel like I'm a burden to people, or that I'm not worthy of friends. And that sounds so dumb, but that's really how I think. I hope this video makes sense. It probably doesn't, but I'm just glad that I have done this. I've filmed this. I probably need to get it together because it's probably all over the place, and you know what? Y'all finna watch it. But really, honestly, at the end of the day, I'm trying. I'm trying to be better. I'm not going to sit there and say that I'm happy, because honestly, things can always be better. But the fact that I am really trying and the fact that I'm making an effort is a lot. And I am so proud of myself to even do this video. May not seem like a lot to others, but I have been putting this video off for a year and some change. Girl, I am so proud of you for actually doing it. Don't give up, okay? I know that this video is for the fans, but I'm talking to you right now. Do not give up, because in the end, it is going to be worth it. Everything that you could dream of will happen. And you are making a difference. You are impacting people. You are inspiring people, okay? Do not give up, okay? I'm talking to you. Don't give up.